Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Right, What's on Tap podcast, day 11. And we are still enjoying our 2-all Advent calendar.
Yeah, we're back again.
Now more than ever.
Yes.
And what do we got for today's beer?
So today is the Durst Fur Gehen, German name. Durst is thirst. It's like ich habe Hunger und Durst. So it's the thirst for going or something.
Okay.
It is eine double dry hop session deutsches IPA.
Right, so a session German IPA. What do you think a German IPA is?
German malts or hops. Hops,
Okay.
German hops.
All right.
So noble hops.
So it comes in at 4.5% ABV, and it uses, it looks like Vienna?
That's malt.
And, well, I'm trying to read it here. It's usually they have the English part separated out pretty easily, but this time they don't. So it might be easier for you to read.
Yeah.
I think the first one's in Swedish, and then it goes...
What?
Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But this smells really good.
It doesn't say which hops.
Oh.
Barley, wheat, and oats.
Okay.
4.5%.
It smells pretty hoppy for a session IPA. German IPA.
I would say that it smells pretty sweet.
I know. Well, that's the German part.
Yeah.
Because Germans are so sweet.
Oh, they're so sweet.
The color-wise, it's
Hazy.
It's hazy, yeah. But not like a haze bomb kind of thing. Just more like an unfiltered
Yeah, sure.
beer. All right. And some nice lacing on the glass. I'd say overall, it's
Pretty neat looking.
yeah, very promising.
Yep.
All right, high hopes here.
Cheers. There's more bitterness in the flavor than in the aroma. So that's good.
Yeah. There's been, actually, I would say, for what I'm feeling is when you get into these 2-all session beers, they're actually kind of bitter. Mm-hmm. Like all of them that I've tried so far, with the exception of the low ABV one, which just was super. It tasted like just unfermented wort. It was pretty harsh.
Yeah.
But all the other ones, they've been quite bitter in the low ABV range. That wasn't a Goza or I think there was one. Yeah, I think there were just Gozas. One blend of Weizen, but yeah. So that's kind of, I guess, 2-all's trade is when you hit this 4%, they're going to give you kind of a bitter IPA.
This one is both bitter in the aftertaste and quite perfumey.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about the upfront taste, though? I mean, is it?
It's very effervescent.
It is.
Very bubbly, like champagne-y bubbly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you swish it around in your mouth, it just becomes foam. Mm-hmm. It's kind of crazy. I kind of like this, though. I think it's pretty good. This falls again into this, like I said, this level of beer for 2-all where they make these sessionable beers that are just a lot of flavor. There's a lot of character to them. They're not falling down on their the fact that it's a session. No. So you feel like you could have a couple of these and keep going strong through the day.
Sure. I guess I agree.
So what's your misgivings on it?
I think it's kind of boring.
I'm not saying it's an exciting style. I'm not saying this is like a wow kind of beer,
No.
but I think because I guess I've just had so many session beers that have been really thin and watery and completely forgettable. But this is far from that. It's actually got character and there's a lot of flavor to it. It's not gonna, knock my socks off, and it's probably not something I would ever reach for again. But I think it's good to try. I don't regret having tried it.
No. It's a solid 3.5 for me.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean,
it's not bad at all.
That's exactly where I'm going. I think for 4.5% beer, and I've certainly had a lot of really bad beers in this range.
Yeah.
And my expectations are usually kind of low, but I think 3.5 is right where this beer belongs. It's a decent beer.
So then we agree. We're both getting into the Christmas spirit where we should meet with people we like and agree.
I agree, and we finally agreed on day 11.
Yes, no Christmas fighting.
Took a couple of days to get there, but finally you got there. All right, well, that was day 11. Talk to you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
This podcast is part of the Pod Syndicate family. For more criminally compelling shows, articles, and conversations, head to wearepodsyndicate.com.